Yesterday, I announced that Lisa Bloom was going to be joining us for an interview. And I want to share an email that Michelle got last night, which then she texted to me. And here it is. And it happened about 5 o'clock my time. This is regarding Lisa. Yesterday, she confirmed the interview for Friday at 7:45 via email. And we changed it to 7 o'clock, by the way. I emailed her directly. She answered me directly and CC'd her colleague on the email. So they both knew she was going to do the interview. I got the cancellation, not from her, but from her colleague only around 4:30 p.m. yesterday. First texted Handel about her canceling about 4:40. And we went back and forth, bitching and moaning about the fact that what is she doing? And Michelle said that that's a shame because I probably would have given her the most fair interview of anybody out there. So a couple of disclaimers. I have known Lisa for 20 years. I have admired a lot of the work she did. We're friendly acquaintances. So, there was no problem. She said yes. She turned around and said no. I don't know how friendly I'm going to be next time I see Lisa. Yeah, I'll probably flip her the bird. That's right. That's Jennifer saying, how about saying this? Okay, so I'm going to do the interview. Because this is radio and you can't actually see what's going on. Now imagine this. I'm sitting here in front of Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for showing up. Come on, don't be so quiet. They have to hear you, Lisa. And this is what I would ask Lisa. Boy, am I not happy about this, huh? This is my compelling, very hard-hitting interview with the non-Lisa Bloom. Okay, so let's start, Lisa, if you don't mind, or let's start, Lisa, if you don't mind, with my first question. I've known you for 20 years. I cannot fathom what led you to represent Harvey Weinstein. What were you thinking? That, by the way, is one of the best impressions of crickets I've ever heard, Lisa. You're very, very good at that, aren't you? Now, Lisa, you have represented women. Your mom's Gloria Allred. We know, of course, where she stands. And you've been right there. You have represented women's rights every minute that I have known you for the 20 years. And now you represented Harvey Weinstein in his sexual harassment cases. I think you dropped out when it went to rape. I think in the issue at rape, you had already been gone and you resigned. But let me throw something at you if I can, Lisa. Did your development deal with the Weinstein Company cloud your judgment? Lisa, I've already heard your great impression of crickets. We don't have to do it again. We got it the first time. And, of course, Lisa, let me go through it for a moment. And that is, while you're representing Harvey Weinstein, you also have a development deal with the Weinstein Company. You wrote a book about the Trayvon Martin story, and out of that, you and the Weinstein Company had a deal. It was a 6-part docuseries that's set to debut next year, early next year, and I'm assuming you got a fair chunk of money. You're well-known. Trayvon Martin's a huge case. This is your baby. Did that have any influence on you and your decision to defend Harvey Weinstein? Lisa, that's the third go-round of you doing the crickets. All right? I get it. All right, you're making a point. All right? Maybe that's going to be your answer. But, I want to hear what you have to say. So here is the problem that I see, Lisa. And that is, and I've heard you say this in your various interviews, that you did not know the extent of the accusations against Harvey Weinstein. And when you did find out, you had, in fact, by that time, bailed out. And the issue was the extent. But Lisa, an accusation, even an accusation of sexual harassment and sexual abuse by a powerful man against women, and at that point when you were representing him, it was several women. Where were you going with that? And let me make an analogy. You know, in my practice, I've been practicing surrogacy for many years. It's as if a surrogate mother in some program who had changed her mind and came to me and said, I want you to represent me, Bill. I've changed my mind. I would say, no, you're talking to the wrong guy. It's not me. You need someone else. Let me give you a referral. And then I give a referral to the worst attorney on the face of the earth. A guy who passed, it took him 46 times to pass the bar. That's another story we're going to do today, by the way. By the way, Lisa, did you pass the bar the first time out? Yeah, I did too. Well, actually, I did. And I don't know the answer, but you're a very smart lady, so I would have.